So, you think getting older means nothing but aches, forgetfulness, and slowing way down? Well, think again. We are about to absolutely bust the biggest aging myths, and trust me, the truth is pretty surprising. Let's get right into it.
I mean, if that's the picture you've got in your head, you are definitely not alone. But what if I told you that most of what we just assume about getting older is just plain wrong? Yeah, geriatric experts, they paint a much brighter and way more active picture.
Okay, let's tackle a huge one right off the bat. This idea that exercise is somehow too risky for older adults. You hear it all the time, right? The fear of falls, the worry about overdoing it. But you know what? Taking it easy is actually the riskier choice. The reality is, the right kind of movement is one of the absolute best things you can do for your body as you age. And we're not talking about running marathons here. Think about things like a nice brisk walk or some gentle yoga. These don't just, maintain your health, they actively build strength and seriously improve your balance.
And get this, making that one simple change can slash your risk of a really life-altering fall by a massive 30%. That's huge. So the single most effective thing you can do is just to keep moving. Staying active doesn't add risk, it actually erases it.
All right, let's switch gears and talk about what happens when the sun goes down. Myth number 2. You need less sleep as you get older. It's this common idea that waking up super early or just not being able to stay asleep is just a normal part of aging. But is it really?
Nope, absolutely not. Your body's need for a full 7 to 8 hours of rest doesn't just magically disappear. I mean, quality sleep is a total powerhouse. It directly fuels your immune system and gives your brain the time it needs to recharge and lock in memories. Okay, now for a big one, a real fear for a lot of people. The idea that serious memory loss is just going to happen as we age. We all joke about senior moments, right? But that belief can cause so much unnecessary stress about what's ahead for our brains.
So here's the truth. While, some minor memory slips are totally normal, your brain is kind of like a muscle. You got to use it or you lose it. And you don't need any fancy gadgets. Simple, fun stuff like puzzles, reading, or even just chatting with friends. It's fantastic for keeping your mind sharp and those neurons firing.
Here's another myth that can feel like a life sentence. Getting old means you're going to get arthritis. It's often talked about like it's this unavoidable fate. But the actual data? It tells a much more hopeful story.
Just look at the numbers. It's basically a coin flip. Only about half of adults over 65 are actually diagnosed with arthritis. And a key factor in staying on the healthy side of that 50-50 chance, you probably guessed it, staying active.
And for our final myth, the idea that your metabolism just grinds to a halt and weight gain is a done deal. The truth is, you are not helpless here. You can totally fight back. Just filling your plate with more veggies and taking that extra walk are incredibly powerful ways to keep your metabolism humming and your body feeling strong.
So the takeaway here is pretty clear, isn't it? Aging doesn't have to mean decline. It can be a vibrant, healthy, and really powerful chapter of your life. Did any of these myths surprise you? Let us know down in the comments. And hey, stay vibrant.